Right. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Darkpool Algo, and thank you for joining me on this Thursday, June 17th, 2021. We're going to do an afternoon watch list building session. We're going to be using the Smart Money Darkpool and Block Trade algorithm. It's software provided by those fine folks over at FlowTrade. If you have not got your free trial or signed up with FlowTrade yet, I have a link in my description. There's a link in my profile on Twitter. Give it a shot. It's nice to be able to see what's happening in the market, especially when there's a lot of chop going on. I had a great week, as most of the other people in the group did as well. This is nice to be able to know what market makers are doing. Okay. That being said, it's definitely a different system than all the other follow the flow systems, because we're not teaching you to follow blindly what may or may not be a hedge fund's hedge. I've seen millions of dollars worth of flow at excuse me, put prices that are 3 standard deviations away from the current price. So we don't follow the flow, we don't follow the number, we do follow the flow index algorithm. That's what it's all about. So listen, the screen that you see in front of you now is the interface for FlowTrade. I've got a 4-chart layout going on here. I'm going to go over 5 stocks today. I'm going to go through these relatively quickly, and before I get started, I want to just give you a generalized layout. I'm using the regular algorithm. It is the purple line that you see on your screen. We have an option to follow the Darkpool algorithm specifically, right? We can do a combination of both algorithms, or just the regular normal algorithm. I prefer the normal algorithm. Any red horizontal lines that you see, those are regular block trades. If you see a blue horizontal line come up with the label on the left-hand side, that's a Darkpool block trade. Now, we have 2 settings here. We can do the 15-minute or the 1-minute chart, right? This the white that you see is price action. So this is a 1-minute chart. The algo y-axis is not anchored to a specific point, so it's just not anchored to a specific point. So the algorithm can move independently of price, so they're not anchored together. I guess that's the easiest way to say it. Okay. Some of the other nice things that we can do is we can determine how far back in time we want to look for block trades based on days. So I'm looking at 11 periods. Okay. If there is a dark pool that prints, you will see a little percentage sign, and that will be the dark pool buying pressure. Okay. I'm going to jump right into it. So first off the bat, we're going to look at LRCX and see. I'm going to go from upper left to right and bottom. LRCX, we've got nice, strong, look at this, vertical bullish divergence coming in on the 16th. So net selling yesterday, LRCX was net buying, right? Nice, massive, nice bullish divergence. We like bullish divergence, right? Okay, now before I put this line on this chart, there's one thing you have to do. Okay, you got to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. It's that little dingy thing that lets you know every time we put out a video. Does definitely help me out with the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm. As small content creators, we need all the help that we can get. Anybody that you know that's interested in learning how to trade the stock market education, if they want some technical analysis, if they want to know how to use a specific indicator, let me know. Show them my channel. I'll do an educational video on, if they want to request a topic, I got you. Okay. That being said, let's jump into it. And welcome back. LRCX, upper left-hand corner. We've got one block trade coming in back on the 16th, right? Came in right at 645.68 with quad witching and pinning round numbers. I like the 645 level for possible pin. Okay, some other things that I'm looking at here is one, the algo divergence, obviously, right? We've got this nice divergence that occurred at approximately this area here. The algo is currently curled up and kind of trading with price action. So we're gonna let the algo continue to pull price action up in the direction that we want it. As far as other patterns that I see here, we got this little falling wedge or downward channel. We're looking to break that. We're going to run into this block trade. Block trades act as support and resistance, so it'll be resistance, right, until we break through. If we come back and test, it'll become support. Perfect example of it right here. We broke through, we came back, tested for support before we made our next move up. Okay, that's LRCX. Moving to the right, KLAC. Not exactly sure what that is. KLA Corporation, right? Nice $2 move today. We've got a lot of squeezes happening with that. I'll have to show you my right? It's pretty sick, right? Look at all those labels. Awesome. Data gives me all the data I could ever need. Now, while this looks like bullish divergence, the reason I use this one was for a very specific level. Reason. Okay. The algorithm sometimes, since there's no anchor point basically, sometimes what you'll see is, I'm going to use this green color. I don't know if you can see that green. I actually like using the red. I'm going to use this red. So this may just look like a flat algorithm. I can't speak today for some reason. However, it's not. This is consolidation, and if we were to zoom in, we would see that there's actually a lot of movement going on there. So what we can see here is, get into a different level, right about there. I like this level here. And the reason I like this is because you can see that we've got a nice strong uptrend with the algorithm. Excuse me. Tickles and not being able to speak today. Crazy. All right, we've got a nice strong uptrend with the algorithm. I like to see that. What I like to see is this Wu-Tang pattern reversal. I had somebody ask me about that, so I'm going to mark it out here. So we come down, we find support, we break support, we come up, we test we maintain support, we come up, we break resistance, come back down, test the supports there before we make our next move upwards. Kind of like a Wu-Tang, right? Kind of like a W. It is a 1, 2, 3 reversal pattern, technically double bottom, all the things that you want to say. Okay, so removing my drawings, I'm going to zoom back in a little bit so that I can give you a little better view of the price action. Sorry about that, I clicked the wrong button. Oh, did you see that? Opening range breakout plus fib levels on the 1 minute chart. Who else has that? No one! No one has what we have. Okay, so what I'm looking at here is we've got bullish divergence that occurred. It's very recent, obviously. Right, it just occurred, yesterday or today. Based on the double bottom, based on higher, this is possibly maybe a channel that it's in. Obviously, we definitely want to break. I'm going to butcher this, I know it. Yeah, we want to break above that channel, or that resistance line. The algo's curled up, right? See how it's kind of shaped? It's the same shape as this. So as long as we can get that algo to curl up and break above this previous level here, I would look for KLAC to continue a nice upward direction. Lower left, BA. BA. I have a love-hate relationship with BA. I loved it last week. I hated it this week. So it'll just happen. So we do have a block trade coming in at 245.25 that occurred yesterday. Now, what's important about this is that it's quad witching, so based on open interest, market makers may try to pin this at a certain level so they don't have to pay out a specific amount of calls or puts. Being that the algo is pretty much net buying, right, and curled up at the end of the day, what I'd like to see happen is I would like to see that this pattern that BA is forming turn into that Wu-Tang pattern, or that 1, 2, 3 reversal pattern that we'd love to see, and melt up to 245, right? Maybe pin there. So we've got some definite possibilities with that. Contrarian, if this algo turns down and BA breaks this trendline support, it can continue in this downward direction, right? Because this is a kind of a little breakout that it did here, right? Let's just make sure that it's not a fake out breakout and that it actually continues upwards. Okay, moving off to Carvana. Now, I'm very bullish by nature, so I'm really working on trying to become or be able to look and play the chart in front of me. So the way I see Carvana right here is that we've got bearish divergence, right? That means that the algo is heading one direction, the price action is heading in another direction. Still learning, so bear with me. Looks like we've got learning how to short. We've got divergence there. The algo is net selling, right? As you can see, it's net selling. We do have some uptrends or some upward trend support. We've got some previous highs that we've just broken through. So what I'm looking to have happen is the algo to continue to sell off, right? I don't know if you can see this, but the algo broke its downtrend support, right? So if the algo continues to sell off, I would look to bring Carvana down to a nice round number. It's at 290. May pin there. I'd have to look within 1 to 2 strikes to see if they're trying to, maybe pin it down here at this 285, 280 level. Anyway, I'm learning. I'm trying to short sell. Okay. JNJ is the last one. Johnson & Johnson. That was brought up this morning on our morning live stream. At that point, I wish I took a picture of it. I might have to go back and look. But at that point, it was, I think it was about here at this level, right? That it would need to, the algo would have to curl up and continue on its move upwards. Let me just clear out some of these drawings real quick because the algo has done some good work, right? This is way more clear, in my opinion. So looking at the overall structure, we have a block trade cluster, right? 165.23 to 134, 133.99. I said that for me to be interested, I'd like to see it break and maintain above 165.23. Johnson & Johnson did that. So now I'm going to look and see where my target levels would be. Okay, the algo is curved, right? The algo is a nice, strong uptrend. We've got additional curling up that happened today. These are all good things. So I'm going to pull up JNJ and see if I can find a target. I wonder what this, previous resistance here is. Looks like it's caused a little bit of grief every once in a while. All right, previous resistance 168-ish area. So we rested at 165. They may just consolidate this there, or it's a good, nice round number for quad witching. Okay, those are the 5 stocks that I wanted to bring to you today, looking at them from a dark pool and block trade algorithm perspective. If you have any requests, make sure you hit me up in the comments section below. If you'd like me to do a little deeper dive technical analysis on these 3, let me know. I will jump back in and do another video for them. Thanks for joining me. Once again, my name is Dark Pool Algo, and today is Thursday, June 17th, 2021. Wow, I missed a year. All right, I need to go have a drink. Thanks for joining me, and before you leave, make sure you do the thing. Smash the like button. Turn on notifications. After you subscribe, like what I did there, I switched up the algo. And make sure you share it with your friends. All right, have a good one, everyone.